Hey, so what's going on everyone, welcome back to another video. And in this video what I want to go over is a video going on to Gotham, kind of going over my review for it, going on to what I liked, what I didn't like, and just going over kind of a few things like that. So just basically giving my review and going over all of that. So before we get into it, if you want to and you're new around here, you can subscribe, leave a like and comment down below, and let's actually get into it. So basically going on to what I want to go over first is going on to the setting and going over what I liked about it, if I didn't like it. So basically going on to it, it's basically just still no man's land going on to it. It is pretty gritty. It is really gritty. I did enjoy it quite a lot. I thought it was probably one of the best premieres as well. I thought it was a really good premiere. I didn't think it was the best one, but I did think it was pretty good. But like going on to like the season 4 one and going on to all the previous ones, it's better than at least the first one. Second one maybe, I'm not too sure yet, but again I did like it quite a lot. One of the biggest things I want to go over is going on to Tabitha and going over her dying, going on to all of that. So going on to it, I didn't expect she would ever make it. I didn't expect she would kind of make to the last episode of the finale. I did expect she would die off pretty soon. One of the biggest reasons a lot of people kind of thought this was going on to the like season 5 promo pictures and going on to the pictures in general. She wasn't in any of them, and every big character is in them. Like even the person who's going to be playing Bane is one of them, which we haven't got yet, which is going to be kind of interesting to work out his costume, everything kind of like that. I'm not a massive fan of the whole costume. I do think it's kind of iffy. Going on to the whole kind of like Gotham kind of side of it, it kind of makes sense for like a TV show to how bad it would be, but again we haven't like seen it properly yet, so we can't really judge it yet. Going on to who shot down the helicopter, obviously there's only going to be like 2 people who have enough ammo and have enough firepower to do it. Obviously Penguin's going to be one, which he said he didn't do it, and if he was kind of like, he was in the right of saying that if it was him, he would admit it. He's not going to jail. Why wouldn't he admit it? Kind of stuff like that. So we haven't even kind of got to see the whole Bane person yet. We haven't even got to see anything relating there. So I do believe it is going to be him. I do believe it will be him. And just going on to it, I'm pretty sure maybe around episode like 4 or 5 is when we're going to be getting him. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I do believe it's going to be around maybe episode 5-ish. Going on to Bruce fighting, I did think it was pretty good. It is great to be obviously able to see all of it, but again going on to it, he's not fully Batman yet. He is not 100% him yet, because if it was Batman, he'd like switch between night vision and just like seeing normally instantly. He wouldn't even have to think about it. He would already know kind of like everything that's going to happen. But going on to it, he is still pretty much got a lot to learn. He still has everything to learn, and he hasn't basically fully mastered everything yet to becoming Batman. So it makes sense whenever he's gonna like mess up, they're never going to have him like have a perfect fight ever. And one of the only times I can expect to see him have like a proper fight is going to be around the episode where it's set like 10 years in the future. That's like the only episode I can see it being a full-on proper like Batman, like not basically messing up any fight, basically going on and figuring out on how to do everything properly. The 4 sections of Gotham, which is one of the biggest kind of things I want to go over as well, I did enjoy it quite a lot. I did think it was pretty good to be able to see it. Going on to Ed Nigma and the Riddler, I did expect he would have a section, but he didn't, so it's kind of weird what's going on there. I don't really know what's going to be going on there, how everything is going to be working out with him for what's going on basically for his whole story. Lee wasn't in the episode, so that's kind of like pretty interesting as well. She wasn't really there for much of it. She wasn't even mentioned, I'm pretty sure. She might have been mentioned, but she wasn't shown or anything. Going on to the whole pacing, I did think it was pretty normal. It wasn't way too slow, it wasn't way too fast. And going on to like the shorter episode count, I thought it would be a lot faster. I did think it would be kind of like really action-packed. Like I'm pretty sure the season 4 finale, I thought it would be like a really action-packed episode, but apparently it just wasn't. It was just kind of like a normal episode for like pacing-wise. It just wasn't really fast-paced really. Like basically it was just kind of like normal paced. Going on to Scarecrow and going over all of that, going on to the whole GCPD attack, I thought that was a pretty good kind of like thing to do. I'm in love with Scarecrow. He's pretty much one of my favorite characters in like villains ever. Like only recently he's become like one of my favorites, but he's definitely top tier one of my favorites. Honestly, I just can't wait to see more of him. The whole kind of costume we got like at the start of season 4 wasn't very good. Going on to the costume now, I'm enjoying it a lot more. I do think it looks a lot better. Fear Toxin is probably one of the most overpowered things in Gotham. It is like really overpowered, and I just love being able to see it being used really. And kind of going back onto Tabitha, I did expect obviously she would die. The way she died, I didn't exactly expect it was going to go down like that. I did think it would be Penguin, but I didn't think it would go down with basically being stabbed to the heart. I just didn't really expect something like that was going to end up happening, but again, I'm pretty excited it did happen. It's kind of good to be able to see her go, I guess is kind of like the best way to put it. She's been around since like the start of season 2 or around season 2-ish, so seeing her go was kind of sad to some people, which Honestly, I can see how it's happening there, but for me, it's working out pretty fine. I do find it alright. I don't think it's way too sad. Really quickly kind of going over Selena and going over all of that, and going on to about her trying to go on and kind of like kill herself, and going on to basically just going over that really. I didn't really think it was like a great thing to be able to see. I didn't think it was a great thing to be able to witness. I do believe she's going to start walking again, but I don't really know what episode around. I would like to say maybe around 5-ish, maybe before it. I'm not 100% sure on it yet, but I'd kind of like around maybe episode 5-ish. So that's been pretty much it for the whole video, so I hope you went on to enjoy it at least somewhat. Obviously, if you want to, you can subscribe, leave a like and comment down below, do all of that, and I'll have a video post maybe tomorrow on The Flash or something. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'll have a video post anyway, so just hope you have a great day and everything, and goodbye.